I've just got off the line with Jensen Huang and Lip-Bu Tan, and the way they explained it is, yes, the Trump administration had absolutely zero to do with this partnership focused on the technology. They basically explained that going back more than a year, which would predate Lip-Bu Tan's tenure as CEO of Intel, and also predate the kind of closeness of the relationship between Jensen Huang and the president, they started engineering talks. The stake is very different. And the way that Jensen Huang explained it is that, well, why wouldn't they invest in Intel? If they believe in the products that they're going to do together, then they see that this is a great addressable market opportunity. So they put the equity stake in. And from Intel's side, they still need to shore up the balance sheet with cash. You use the word road, and I kind of put this to Lip-Bu, if you'll allow me just for a second. If you go down to Santa Clara, about 30 miles south of where I am now, 25 miles, and you go up on the roof of Intel and you look across the 101, you will see Nvidia. And they've been rivals across that freeway for a long time. And so this is a historic moment in that context.
Wow, I love that. This is why we talked to Ed Ludlow. I've got to ask you, though, about the relationship between not just President Trump and Jensen Huang, but Lip-Bu Tan. Going back to the 7th of August, you remember the post. President Trump on Truth Social, the CEO of Intel, is highly conflicted and must resign immediately, saying there is no other solution to this problem. That was just the 7th of August. Ed, we've come a long way, haven't we?
We have, because then, within a couple of weeks, the meeting took place at the White House between Lip-Bu Tan and the president. And then very quickly after that, the United States took this stake in Intel, which is quite rightly points out, because of the gain in Intel shares today is now worth vastly more. To be completely transparent, those of us on the briefing didn't actually put to Lip-Bu Tan any questions about his kind of status right now with the president. But the thing that Nvidia and Intel have in common is they are both under pressure to do more in this country. To answer your earlier question, when Jensen Huang said that the administration had no involvement in making this deal happen, he said, I am now in the United Kingdom, right, with the cabinet and the president, and that he had informed cabinet members about the deal this morning. So that's kind of the latest reporting. But Lip-Bu, in this conversation that we've just had, didn't really reflect on the president's role and their current relationship beyond the idea that Intel's committed to the United States as a place of activity.